Well, God bless you all. Welcome to Culture Bible Study. My name is Adam Watson, and I have the absolute pleasure of walking us through this Culture Bible Study, setting our culture for the rest of our seasons. God bless you all. Let's go ahead and share our 4x4. 4x4 means we're sharing this with 16 people. Call their names out. Just go ahead and put them in there. God bless y'all. Welcome them in. We are talking tonight. God bless you, Zeke. God bless you, Darlene. God bless you, Tammy. God bless those of you who are coming in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ba, 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 ba. God bless you. Go ahead and share this. We're going to get started in just a moment. I just want to take care of this real fast. We have a lot of things that are in the works. Some things that, praise God's holy name, are coming to a close. Hallelujah. And just wanted to take a moment out and get all of this stuff in the way. Hallelujah. Okay, y'all. So tonight, I'm not going to keep you long. I just wanted to, the point was last week I hit 7 points that I was supposed to hit this week, and I wanted to go back over them as we were talking about our budgeting. Okay, so we took the time out and we dealt with the 7 parts of the budget. Okay, we dealt with the 7 parts of the budget, and I'm trying to get a software that would allow me to do this in a way that you're going to love. So pray for your boy. Okay, but we dealt with the 7 parts of your budget. The 7 parts of the budget were these: your income, God's money, your big bills, your small bills, your spending, your lifestyle, and your emergency fund and untouchables. Okay? Those are the 7. Number 1 is my income. Number 2 is God's money. Number 3 are big bills. Number 4 are small bills. Number 5 is our spending, which is our food, our gas, and our shopping. These fluctuate on the day and the need. And then there is number 6, which is our lifestyle, any type of insurance. And then number 7 is our emergency fund and untouchables. I said the proper order is that we live top and bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and then 5 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and then 5 and 4. Now, I want to talk to you about the benefits of budgeting one more time, and I'm going to let you go, okay? And then over the next 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully I can figure this out in a way that's going to bless everybody. Okay, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see what works. I just had an idea, but I have to check that out. Okay, all right. So here go the blessings of budgeting. Okay, when you budget, number one, this will stop you from overspending. Okay, spending money without thinking carefully about where it all goes, you know what? I'm going to do y'all one better. I just had a thought. I'm going to put these in the thing so that y'all don't have to, um, so that you don't have to make notes. I'm going to make tonight very easy for everyone. You're welcome. Okay. Here you go. Number one, budgeting stops overspending. Spending money without thinking carefully. There's a better way to do that. There we go. Okay. Spending money without thinking carefully about where it all goes can easily lead you to overspend on a monthly basis. Overspending limits your spending power in the future as more and more of your income has to be applied to debt payments. Let's see here. Okay. So we have to come to an understanding. We have to come to an understanding that um, there are benefits to budgeting. And one of the main benefits to budgeting, hey Raz, love you sis. One of the benefits to budgeting is that it stops overspending because spending money without thinking carefully about where it all goes can easily lead you to overspend on a monthly basis. So, what does that mean? So, when you have a situation, um, when you have a situation where you find yourself overspending, budget, that's you're overspending because you have not properly allocated what amount should go towards what item on your budget. So when you know if you have $25 and you have budgeted that $5 is going towards your rent, $5 is going towards your gas, $5 is going towards your shopping, $2.50 is going towards your tithe, another 10%, and all this stuff, then you will come out. And what it means is you have successfully budgeted. You are not going to end up spending $30 in your budget because you have properly allocated where all of the funds are supposed to go. So budgeting is going to eliminate your overspending. You will know exactly what you're supposed to spend. You will spend that, and the other amount you will keep over. Why? Because you took the time to do the research, and your research helps you eliminate spending. Okay? Let's get to the second one. The second one, budgeting helps you reach your goals. With a budget, you can move to focus your money on the things that are most important to you. So when you go down and you look at your 7 items, so when you see your income, God's money, your big bills, your small bills, your spending, your life insurance, and then your untouchables and your legacy money, um, or your emergency fund. Um, you are now prioritizing 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 5, 4. That's our order. Top and bottom first, and then 5 and 4 going backwards. You are now prioritizing what's most important, not for you, but for the success and the health of your family. That's the flow. What is most important for the success and the health of your family? And this allows you to be able to reach your goals, because with a budget, you can say, okay, while we're doing all this stuff, we need to save $500 in the next 4 months. $500 in the next 4 months in order to do such and such. Okay, well, $500 divided by 4 is 125. So I need to save $125 in away from my like away from my budget. Like, I have to put into my budget that I'm going to save $125 from all of my items every month for the next 4 months. I can either go big and pull 5 and work out the rest, or I can do it in a space of wisdom and only save $125 every for those 4 months. That will give me my $500. So it helps you reach your goals. It helps you focus your money on the things that are most important to you. Some goals to work toward may be getting out of debt, saving up for a home, or working on starting your own business. But your budget creates a plan and lets you track it to make sure you are reaching your goals. That's what I was saying. Your budget helps you make a plan, and it allows you to track it. So you will say, I need to save $500. I need to save $125 for the next 4 months. Your budget will allow you to track how you're spending and what you're saving in order to make sure that your budget will allow you to reach your goals. Budgeting, the next one, says that budgeting actually makes it easier to save. Oh my goodness. Budgeting makes it easier to save. Now, I didn't know in my research that I actually agreed with this in the beginning, because I've always had a negative thought process towards budgeting. I've always had a negative thought process towards budgeting. And so I was like, what it tells me is, it tells me what I can't do. No, that's thinking inside the box. But it helps you to save. It makes it easier to save. Why? Because now you have a full picture of what your budget looks like, a full picture of what your finances look like. It's not like many times we go towards car dealerships. Oh, this is so good. We go to car dealerships like this. We don't know what our credit score is. We don't know what bills we have. We know how much money we make, but we don't know how much we can pay on this car because we don't have a budget. Why is that important? For those of you who bought your first car without your parents, and you had a new young job and stuff, what you may have done is you may have seen a sign that said, your job is your credit. It's a lie, but they say your job is your credit. So what happens is you go up and you tell the guy, I've never done this before. What's your credit score? I don't know. How much do you make a week? I make $600 a week. Okay. Then they go through the math. If you make $600 a week, That means that you're making $2,400 a month at least. Can you prove that? Yes. Okay. So $2,400 a month. Let's look at your credit score. Blah 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 blah. Let's see if we can find you um, uh, uh, interest rate based on your credit score. So based on your credit score, they'll find you an interest rate, and then they will work the numbers so that you can get in to a car based on how much you make. But a budget will let you know not just how much you make, but how much you can spend on that vehicle. So, yes, I might be making $2,400 a month, but I can only pay a car note on $300. The car note cannot be more than three. My insurance is probably going to be another 100. So it definitely, so between my insurance and my car note, I can't go above 350. I need to be able to save myself another 50 bucks. That is the power that you have when you are budgeting. Watch this, because budgeting not only allows you to save, here goes the key, budgeting will save you. It'll save you the heartache of you now having to redo because you make $2,400 a month and you didn't properly assess your items. And now you have between your car note and your insurance note, you have a $650 to $700 car note. I know that sounds crazy if you don't live in California. If you don't live in California, that might sound crazy to you. But there's a bunch of people. I know of somebody who has a minivan. They have a minivan from 2012, 2013, that just on the car note alone, they're paying $415 a month on a minivan. So listen, don't fight me if you don't know it. If you ain't been out here in California, take my word for it. It's legitimate. So not only will it save you money, not only will budgeting save you money, but budgeting will save you because it will save you from having to put out more money than you are ultimately taking in. That is kind of like the debt to income ratio, where you have an income, but your debt trumps your income. You want to definitely watch that. Okay. That's good. Let's go to the next one. Here goes a good one to use, because a lot of people don't think about this when it comes to finances, because budgeting is not allowed to be fun. So budgeting allows you to make more room for the fun stuff. Budgeting allows you to make more room for the fun stuff. See, when you're budgeting, you get to decide. You get to decide. You get to decide. One more time. You get to decide how much you spend in each category. So when you're budgeting, you're putting in numbers into your worksheet, your tablet, your notebook, you name it. And you get to decide how much money you're spending on what. That also means that you get to decide how much money you want to put away for fun times. Maybe you want to go out to eat with your friends or family. Maybe you want to go out, watch a movie. Maybe you want to go buy some clothes or whatever. You are the decider. And the more you make decisions about what needs to happen, is the more that you can also allocate funds, FUNDS, on when you're going to go out and have fun. So if you want to put a significant portion of your money, that's if you want to put a significant portion of your money towards leisure activities. But you have to decide whether you're going to put a significant portion amount of your money towards leisure activities or towards paying your bills or towards getting deciding and getting out of debt. These are things that are very, very important for what you want or what you need to do. Do me a quick favor and hey Tamara, do me a quick favor and share this with your 16. We're doing that 4x4. Share this with your 16. So budgeting helps you make room for the fun stuff. Two more. I'm sorry, three more. Budgeting. These are all cuss words, I understand. And this one goes directly to number 7. This one goes to number 7. Strongest to number 7, I promise you. Budgeting allows you to be flexible. Budgeting allows you to be flexible. Budgeting can be flexible in that you can move money between categories as you need to throughout the month. So let's say that you have $250 budgeted in your small bills, and then you have like $80 specifically targeted at your subscriptions. Remember, I said that your subscriptions will vary because you have to decide whether you need these subscriptions versus what your spending needs might be. So now here goes the example. You may your budget allows you to be flexible. So let's say you have $80 that are supposed to be going to your subscriptions, whatever subscription services you have, gym memberships, whatever that might be. And then something comes up in your spending where you either need $30 extra dollars for food and 30 or $40 extra dollars for gas, because I said that in your spending needs, which are shopping, food, and gas, they will vary or fluctuate depending upon the day or the need. So let's say that you've already used your money that you've allocated for your budget cycle, and you've used that money, but you still have money connected to your subscriptions in your small bills. You can move money from your small bills over to the spending, and now it makes you flexible. Now you have flexibility to have a couple extra dollars for the food, the gas, or the shopping that you need to do in order for your family to make it. And you are not dying on the inside because your biggest bills, your house note, car note, credit cards, are taken care of. Your major small bills, which are like your electricity bill, your phone bill, things like that, your utility bills. These main things have also been taken care of. Now you have worked on that. Your insurance is taken care of. You've put away your emergency fund money and your untouchables, and now you are only fighting between 5 and 4. Please remember that your flexibility should primarily be between 5, which is your spending, and your 5th item, which is your spending, or your 4th item, which is your small bills. Okay, that should be where most of your flexible moving money comes from, where you're taking money from like a gym membership or a small subscription or whatever to give you just an extra little bit more money in order for you to make it through to your next budgeting cycle. Okay, so I want you to understand. So in your space, once again, what are the seven? The seven items on your budget. My income, number one. Number two, God's money. Number three, big bills. Number four, small bills. Number five is spending, which is your shopping, your gas, and your food. And and you need that. Your six are all of your insurances. That's your lifestyle. And then seven is your emergency funding and your untouchable money. This is the way, if you make this a part of your flow, you will begin to find extra money. And then in the spaces where you realize, I don't need to waste that $24 or that $25 on this. I don't really need that. And you pull that away and you put that in your untouchable money. Well, and or your emergency fund. Immediately, you will realize that $25 a month means that that $25 a month, without you thinking about it, adds another $250 to your bottom line at the end of the year. Oh, Adam, what? Yes, $25 a month. Every so $300, I think. $300 every year. So $25 a month. There's 12 months in a year. January through April, May through August, and then September through December. So every 4 months, you are making $100. And so at the end of the year, you have saved $300 simply by pulling back on the little $25 subscription that you decided you didn't need. Incredible to me. That's incredible to me. This is a very good point, number 6. And then I'm going to cut your throat with number 7. And then I'm going to give you a hug and let you be done. Number 6. The reason why budgeting is such a powerful tool is because budgeting, my brothers and my sisters, budgeting, there we go. Budgeting puts you in control. Budgeting puts you in control. Budgeting can help you gain a feeling of control over your money. We talked 2 weeks ago about my wife and I were in a space where we were asked to give some money and we didn't have it. We were just out. We had used the last of our money to get to this event, so we just didn't have the money to give it. And that made us feel bad because it made us feel like we were out of control as it related to our money. So budgeting, it puts you in control. Budgeting can help you gain a feeling of control over your money. It allows you to prioritize your spending, track how you are doing, and realize when you need to make changes. A budget puts a solid plan into place that is easy to follow and gives you the chance to plan and prepare for the future. I'm just going to allow you to read that. I want you to read that 1 or 2 times. And then I'm going to deal with the very last one. Read that about it puts you in control. And here's the final one. Here goes that one that hurts. Remember, I told you that budgeting allows you to be flexible. Here goes the hard one. What a lot of people don't think about. Budgeting speaks to your character and your discipline. If you never have money to do what you need to do, how will anybody ever trust you if you can't manage you? How do you think they're going to trust you to manage them? How do you think they're going to trust you to manage what they are willing to place in your hands? Not only does budgeting speak to your character, it also speaks to your discipline. Are you able to pull back? Are you able to say no? Are you able to say not right now? Are you able to suffer long and wait on something while it's building? I've come to understand and appreciate farmers because they throw their seed on the ground, and the majority of the life of the farmer, ladies and gentlemen, is spent waiting. Majority of their lives out there on the field, they plow the field, they throw in the seed, and then they wait. They wait for the ground and the water and the rain and the sun to break down the seed to ferment, mature, and be fertilized. And then they wait for it to grow slowly but surely, slowly but surely, slowly but surely. So the majority, the major part of the life of a farmer is connected towards waiting. And so budgeting speaks to your character and your discipline, or your ability to wait. Those are our 7 points. I wanted to take a moment out and give you this and give you this time, because without knowing what budgeting will do for you, without knowing what budgeting makes available to you, you will just keep on spending money like poor people. Why do I say it like poor people? Because when you get money, you go and you get what you immediately need. And because of that, you never exercise discipline. Do you need that Big Mac today? Do you need to have it your way right away at Burger King right now? No, the heck you don't. You can exercise some discipline and use and appreciate your character to say, I'm going to hold off on this for right now, so that I'm going to hold off on this today, so I'll have just a little bit more tomorrow. Okay. If there are no questions for me, I am prepared to release you all to your evening. I hope that this word blessed you. If you feel, let's go ahead and sow into this word. I'm going to get it right one of these days. Let's go ahead and sow into this word. Your information is right there. Okay. If you're sending it to me, send it to the mighty. If you're sending it to the prophetic evolution, send it to $ the mighty PE. If you're sending it to me, send it to $ Adam W. Watson 1. If you're sending it to PayPal or Zelle, you can send it to adamwatson@gmail.com. And that's it. Okay. I love you. God bless you so much. Have a wonderful night. If you need prayer, hit me up in my inbox, hit my team up in their inbox box, whether it be Raz or Linnell, Raina, Denise, Jessica, Andrea, Rhonda Green, Tasha Smith, Stephanie, or myself. Hit us up. We love to pray for you. All right. Love you. God bless you. Good night.
No, that's what I'm saying.
See, that's what happens.